My Hero Season 7 is well underway, and with that, we got a new Quirk set for another villain, and it's my boy Dabi. We got the Crazy Torch Quirk set, man. But in today's video, man, we're basically going to be breaking down the new Quirk set, letting y'all know how it plays. Honestly, it was pretty cool, giving you some strengths, some weaknesses, and basically kind of let you know at the end, you know, if it's kind of worth your tickets or not, if you should actually be rolling for this. But hey, man, remember, this is all opinion-based, man. If you want to roll for the boy, go ahead and roll for him, man. But if there's something you might be interested in, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell, do all those nice things. And today's anime question is going to be, how are y'all feeling about the new Dabi Quirk set? Do you think he is better than the original Dabi? But hey, man, we're not going to waste any more of your time. Let's go ahead and hop straight into this video. Okay, so one of the key first things you need to know about this new Dabi Quirk set is that it changes him from a technical class to a strike class. And some of these names are kind of crazy for some of these moves, but we also explored and saw some pretty interesting things from actually playing with Dabi. But the first thing is the Alpha Quirk is going to be the Flames of Resentment. And this one starts at 6 shots, but you get a max of 8. And it's basically like a straight line down quirk. It's kind of similar to Shigaraki's Alpha Quirk, but if you hold it down, you can actually send more flames in different directions, which is actually pretty effective, especially when it comes to getting a bunch of teammates that are like in the same area. You can very much take down a team with this. And it also has an airborne activation option, which is actually great for hovering backwards and still sending off shots if you're trying to run away. Now, this thing can't reach enemies from cliffs, so that's the only thing about this. This thing travels uphill very good, but it doesn't travel downhill. So don't try to use this if you're on top of a building or if you're shooting down from a cliff. Like I said, this thing is good for crowd control and hitting good enemies, so all around we can give this one a grade of a B+. We move over to the beta. It's going to be the Scorching Admonition. Yeah, that's a hell of a name. And this one's basically a charging quirk, and you're going to grab them and you're going to burn them. And you actually have super armor while you're actually burning them a little bit, and it actually reduces the damage. Now, the damage that you actually deal with this when you actually grab somebody at all levels is pretty good. Now, it does have a short range, but like I said, this is a good trump card, especially if you use Dabi's revival technique and then grab the next teammate. This is very good. Now, you would think that since this is a charging move, it'd have good movement, but the movement for this isn't actually that far, so it's not really that optimal for movement. I would actually save this for damage, so all around I give a grade of an A on this one. And the Gamma Quirk is going to be the Crazy Torch. Now, the thing about this one is this thing consumes HP, but it does strengthen your flame, and it has a series of explosions. So if you have this maxed out, it lasts around 20 seconds, and it takes around 2 HP with each time it reduces your health. Now, if you have it at the level 1, you're usually going to get around 4 explosions. The first one at startup, around 2 in between, and then 1 at the end. And if you have it maxed out, these explosions can actually happen whenever somebody strikes you, which is a great counter for melee characters that are trying to punch you, or to use it as a trump card, especially if you revive yourself and then pop this. And actually, this thing counters Aizawa's Eraser Quirk. Yeah, that's right. If Aizawa tries to erase your quirk while this is already activated, it's not going to work. The explosions are still going to do things, and actually the final explosion does great damage, and this thing kind of has a similar effect as Shigaraki's Decay, where it's actually going to burn down trees and buildings and pretty much destroy most obstacles. This thing even destroyed Cemento's wall from 1 explosion. So all around with the Gamma Quirk, we're going to give this one a solid grade of an S. But some final thoughts about the Dabi new quirk set. Some strengths of this, like I said, he's strong against melee characters, he has great crowd control because of his Alpha Quirk, and he has a high damage output with the Beta Quirk being able to grab and that burn damage. Now, some weaknesses, like I said, he doesn't have much vertical tracking, there's not really any movement with his quirks besides the Beta, which doesn't go really far, and the Alpha has low damage, but like I said, it is pretty effective when it comes to hitting a lot of people, and there's no barrier breakers, so none of his moves are going to allow you to get through barriers. So Mr. Compress, Cementos, and also Kendo are not going to have any issues dealing with the Dabi, and you're not really going to want to go up against people that are dealing with range specialists. But all around, man, those are the things that we feel about the new Dabi quirk set, man. Let me know in the comments how y'all actually feel about this new quirk set. Are you actually going to be spending your rolls on it and, you know, actually spending tickets? Me personally, if I have to go off of the things that I said, the final grade of this DLC, I'll give it a solid A. Just because, like I said, the S, they have the S with the Gamma Quirk, but the Alpha and the Beta could use some work. So me personally, I probably wouldn't use my tickets on this one, just because I think that the original Dabi might be a little bit better when it comes to versatility actually on a team, man. But let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell, do all those nice things, man. And sorry we didn't get y'all any gameplay, man, because we didn't get the quirk set, man. But hey, man, let me know how y'all enjoying them, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. We out.